Hello everyone, welcome to our Dark Urge playthrough, hitting the end of Act 2 here. We are in Moonrise Towers and we are kind of beat up a little bit. So we're going to see if we can get our long rest here. We got lots of dead bodies to loot around here, some Moonrise guards, keys. A candle, always a good weapon to have. Candles are underrated on their utility in this game.
If not over,
And we got a bunch of necromites everywhere around here.
Open up.
The Mercolite Scourge. I don't think anyone could really utilize that super effectively. Minthara, maybe? It would do more damage than her Defender Flail, but it would drop her AC by 1. So do I want damage or higher AC? Kind of thinking maybe increased damage couldn't hurt. Because it does an extra 1 die 6 necrotic, which is pretty nice. I think we'll go for the extra damage on her. Although it's not allowing me to send it over to Minthara for some reason. So let's go ahead and manually do this. Hope everyone's having a good Tuesday. Wait, what? It still didn't go to Minthara. What is going on here? Scourge. Oh, I went to stuff. What am I doing? Minthara. There you go. There. Now we gotta bind this as her packed weapon. So now it's doing... That's not bad. As long as they're not resisting necrotic damage. Or, you know, immune to it. Probably won't do much against Ketheric or any of the other undead we come across here.
Something good here, I hope.
I don't even remember why we switched Minthara to the lunar robes here. Ah, yes, it's so we can do radiant damage to them. Which means I kind of thinking maybe we do a different helmet on Minthara too. Lae'zel has a helmet equipped that I might want to use. Let's try to leave and long rest at camp.
They should all be running.
And find that helmet on Lae'zel that I want to use. Yeah, this Caustic Brine is going to continuously do damage to us, but it's alright because we're about to go find a spot to long rest anyways. I'm thinking we can long rest outside of Moonrise without any penalties. It's just that this area is considered hostile right now. So if we just step outside here next to all this flaming ground here with this holy fire, we should be fine. Okay, so let's go find our traveler's chest right here. Yeah, so this is what I want to put on Minthara. I think that should do better for her. And then we kind of give this the jet black dye here, the pink. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. Okay. don't think anyone needs to talk to us right now, so we'll just go ahead and do our long rest.
Your kill of that poor cleric can mean only one thing.
It seems
The vile
Sceleritas
Sceleritas will be here soon
is
enough.
coming for us. Tap your foot impatiently. A butler should be on time.
Oh, apologies for the tardiness, my festering liege. I was away, admiring her body. I have never seen a torn tibia quite like that. A part of your past is here for you. I come with your disgusting prize.
I'll take your sugary trinket, but my killing comes from pure desire.
This prize is no payment, but a sign of reverence towards you. Come closer, my depraved prodigy.
Ah, yes,
Eye on
delicious.
your new gin jams. They're a present from father. It would be rude not to.
My goodness, I am beautiful.
Such a strapping young behemoth.
You cannot speak, but you have command over your own cruelty.
Focus on your breathing. Release this murderous shape. Interesting. Swipe at the butler.
Oh, yes. Please, wondrous manslaughterer. Kill me.
Swipe to crush the butler. Throw him in the fucking fire. He's back again.
That was so refreshing.
Freshening.
Thank you. Your clothes hit like a kiss.
Cock your head in confusion. Snarl. Take command and return. Cock your head in confusion. What?
Every death brings a new, brighter, better Sceleritas into this world. You would be lost without your butler, but you shall never be without me.
Fair enough.
This form is the Slayer. You will do many naughty feats with it. Oh, I wish I had time to wax your hide and brush your spines. But your adoring butler must away.
That was a very
But
sudden
you should be hopeful
de-transformation
for your bright
there.
future. You are going to kill again soon. You will keep chopping down the Moon Maiden's family tree.
What is it that
I shall
Ball
return
has against the
when you
Moon
next have
Maiden?
need of
Is
me.
she just too
I have
pure
your
for him?
estate to attend to. We will meet again there. Good night, sweet master.
Look how happy Weiss is. Yes, finally. I can be a disgusting beast, as I always wanted. Okay, so now we have the Slayer form. We'll put that right there. I think I want to see if there's more stuff that I can give Minthara here. Because we can give her a lot of Lae'zel stuff here to make her more effective in combat, since we're not really using Lae'zel right now. She has these boots of healing.
What to do?
We can give her increased movement speed too. When the wearer is healed, weapons gets coated in poison. We're not gonna be doing that many weapon attacks with her, so maybe just switch out the gloves. And I think maybe the boots too. That's the Boots of Stormy Clamor. There it is. I think we gotta dye these the brown alabaster dye, just like those are. I couldn't find the one I wanted, so I found a not dice tower on the website named after the second longest river in the world that I liked. That's so specific. But hopefully it's a nice dice tower then. Oh, I don't like that. Maybe we do the Harlequin black and white dye instead. See how that looks. That's pretty good. That matches pretty well with that outfit. And then where's that brown alabaster dye? There it is. Giving Minthar that full drip. Not a dice tower. Right, yes, of course. We are not discussing dice towers here. I don't know what you're talking about. Never heard of this, this tower thing you are mentioning. Do we want to give Minthara... I don't think she really needs increased movement speed. Because most of her stuff's going to be ranged attacks. What's the arcane synergy again? Weapon attacks deal additional damage equal to the spellcaster's modifier. So that's good for her because she's going to do some weapon damage. I haven't heard of a tower of dice either. What is this lunacy you're speaking of? 8 temporary hit points after casting a spell while in melee. What does Lae'zel have on for her cape? Does she have any? Oh, she just has this one. It's just a decoration. Okay, so I think that's good. We'll go ahead and stick with that and leave camp here. Let's get Shadowheart's little Quasit's companion here.
Mind never quiet.
Yeah, you leave that camp and go murder people! I've never felt so supported. Oh, I can't have armor equipped. What's the armor I have equipped? Oh, it's the Holy Lance Helm. Okay. So yeah, we cannot use this helmet. Okay, because it ruins our Invocation Armor of Shadows. That's okay. We'll just keep the hat, but take that. We'll hide the helmet. It's not worth losing 3 AC just for that. These people deserve it. Oh, okay. Gotcha. So now we got our Lunar Bulwark on. Get that Armor of Agathis going right away. Alright, I think we can go for aid here. Where's that? There it is. The Pearlescent Amulet. Or the Pearl Power Amulet, I think it's called. And finally, we buff with Longstrider again. I know all these buffs kind of seem excessive sometimes, but when you're playing on Tactician, I feel like you need all the help you can get.
Nothing hurts anymore.
I think we'll also, if we can make an Elixir of Bloodlust, we're going to throw that on too. We got 32 ingredients here, so we should be able to, yeah, there we go. Greater Elixirs of Arcane Cultivation, Elixirs of Viciousness, I'm going to craft 4 of those. Probably give one of those to Astarion. Haste Spore Grenade. I never use coatings really, but we can throw on 2 Oils of Bane, I guess. And we'll give Astarion the Elixir of Viciousness.
Intestines throb, blood whispers.
Now that we have buffs stacking off the end of the screen, we'll jump back in here. We should have, I think, one more fight to do before reaching the top of Moonrise Towers. And here it is. Okay, so these Necromites also have Armor of Agathis. Disgusting damage, Astarion. I love it. Another critical hit. Can we go for a third critical hit? Nope, but that was enough to take him out. 3 kills right away with Astarion. Man is ready to go. And White should probably easily be able to dispatch of this person.
On my way.
Oh, that one missed because of shield. Let's have Shadowheart just do level 1 Guiding Bolt here. Oh, 45. 45% chance to hit. We'll give it a shot. Guided Strike. There we go. And then Minthara should be able to come in here.
On your command. I seek an advantage.
Easy
Must feel my guts
peasy.
as hell.
I cannot loot her for some reason. Alright, let's go. Another quick save here and jump to the top of Moonrise. Hello, you bastard.
You. What have you done? Huh. What have you done to me?
You're immortal again, Thorm. I've come to finish you.
Impossible. You are a thrall. A slave. You serve the Absolute. You serve me. Bow, you dog. Bow!
You better get that shit out of here, boy.
The prism. You've had it all this time. You worm. You will bow before me. And if you will not bow, you will break. You.
Look who's
How
come to
good it is
play.
to see you again, Ketherick. At last you found a godmaster that suits you, it seems.
Halen, the thief. You stole Isabel from me, and now you think you'll take my life in the bargain?
You dare to speak her name after your crime.
If only you guys know what I did to her.
Enough. This ends here and now. At last.
He will crumble at the power of your touch. Give him all you have.
Let's
The
do
gods
it.
Fight at our side.
I love how Weiss just puts his hands up like, you ready to go? Alright, so I do have an idea for Weiss. We're gonna just Misty Step on over here. Go for some stunning strikes right away. We'll do Luck of the Far Realm, sure. Stunned already? Okay. Let's see. We'll go into our Slayer form. So we got Slay and multi-attack. I don't think multi-attack's gonna work on him because I think he... Oh no, it will work. Okay. A bunch of them took no damage though, which I'm not sure why. Oh, I bet you it's because his plate reduces, like, all damage. Yeah, all incoming damage is reduced by 2. Okay. So that's not the best thing to use on him.
There's blood in the air.
Alright, Shadow Heart. Let's go ahead and conjure an elemental here. Probably even throw in a spiritual weapon for good measure. We'll put it like right behind him, like right here. All about the summons over here with Shadowheart. Gonna get a little bit closer to Ketherick here. Let's do a glyph of warding. We'll give Dame Aelin soul branding. Oh, does he resist? He does resist ice. Interesting. The bird will not, however. A 15% chance to hit. Yeah. Bird's probably never going to hit Ketherick. Shadowheart's just too fast for y'all. Arg, my hole. Alright, we're gonna pummel on the damage on Ketherick here. 30% chance to hit. We're gonna turn off sharpshooter here. So what does this do? Let the slaughter begin. Marked targets are dazed. When they die, you gain a 1+1 bonus to armor class. Okay, not super useful since we're right in front of Ketherick's phase. Sumptuous bloodbath slash open a foe's vital arteries. They start bleeding, and the ensuing gush continuously heals your wounds. Let's see. What does Slay do? If the target is bleeding, they are afflicted with contagion. Poisoned, stage 1. Disadvantage on attack rolls and checks. Okay, we're gonna do this one then. Oh, it's a 10% chance to hit? Okay, well, maybe not then. Why is it such a low hit? Oh, it's a constitution save. Yeah, he's got, like, incredible constitution saves, probably. So we're just gonna do Slay. Probably on Ketherick here. He just knocked that thing prone. Okay. Well, we'll do an elemental warp here. Let's have Shadowheart do Spirit Guardians. I'm gonna try to just jump up here so avoid this attack of opportunity here. Oh yeah, Ketheric is undead, so he takes damage from Lathander's light. Deadly orders. I think that means that everyone attacks Shadowheart, yeah. Going for the person that's concentrating makes sense. Let's see. So, Minthara can probably benefit from a potion of speed right now. We'll have her drink one of those. Path is interrupted. Is it from this thing? Okay, let's just go right here then. It's only a 35% chance to hit. Is Sacred Flame? Nah, it's the same thing. I guess we're just going to have to try and do it. Ketheric's just got massive AC is the problem. Managed to get him. Nice. Okay, so now it's got advantage. So we can go for Eldritch Blast here. Knocked his ass prone. There we go. The bird is frightened. It can't really do anything, so I guess we're just passing its turn. I'm not trying to hit Weiss, I'm trying to hit Ketheric. Game's trying to hurt me more than... Not enough movement, you lie! They would just fly over this way. Good job on those constitution. Never mind. I spoke too soon. Alright, he is prone now. So I think there's something that does extra damage when he's prone. If the target is prone, the attack will be a critical hit. Okay. There we go. We'll do it again.
Hungry for the slaughter.
I wonder if I can dip my weapon if I'm close enough. I can. I don't know how I'm able to reach that far, but hey, I'll take it. Can't have disadvantage. So why do I have disadvantage? Oh, it's because I'm frightened. Okay. Well, we could go ahead and bite Ketheric. No, he's undead. We can't do that. I keep forgetting that Ketheric is considered to be undead. Apparently I already have concentration. Oh, he's already hunter's marked. Okay. So we'll just do regular attacks here at disadvantage, I suppose.
Enough.
There we go. He's done already.
My lord.
You only gotta get him
Beckons
down to
me.
like half health for the first fight.
You must return to your prison. And my daughter must be reborn. One last time.
Your daughter. Isabel.
So Ketherick already knows that she's dead. Just interesting. Merkel probably told him. Oh, I got slapped by a squid man.
You will fall as sure as she. This has only begun.
That tentacle was colossal. How can such a thing be possible?
Okay. We gotta finish the rest of this fight here. Do I have Shocking Grasp? I don't think I do. We'll just go over some good old whacking with this mace here. These guys probably are immune to necrotic. Nope, they're just resistant to it. We'll do it just another whack with the mace here. Oh, and the hound is still up and about. Basket going for that hit. Critical hit. Basket's a beast. Spiritual weapon is too slow. We'll just end its turn. The bird is still frightened, so ending his turn too. There we go.
Not until Thom's dead for good.
Let's go ahead and dismiss our Slayer form. I think everyone's probably going to have something to say about that. Oh, come on, Astarion. You can do better. There we go. That nice dirty 20, as they say. Trash ring, never really useful.
My feet can carry me.
Too bad we had to kill his dog. These necromites actually drop some gems and jewelry and gold. I didn't know all that. And a bone! A note from Gortash. Ketherick, just a note to say that I was alarmed to learn that your strike teams have not yet discovered the artifact. The Githyanki appear to be after it as well. I'll have more to say about this when time allows, but it's essential that your troops do not allow that object to slip between their fingers. From Gortash. I wonder if we can go back down Moonrise. Or if the game's going to prevent us from doing that. Oh, we can go back down. No problem. So there's a spot here that I want to explore real quick.
Should be easy.
I don't really care about Balthazar's room. But I do want to look at Ketherick's chambers over here real quick.
What in the nine hells is going on? I thought we had him. Nothing to do but follow him and finish the job.
My sweet conflicted villain. What can I do for you?
My sweet conflicted villain, I love that.
Where Ketherick has gone, madness and horror await. Steel yourself. We must follow.
Okay, Shadowheart.
This isn't over yet. We need to pursue Ketherick Thorn.
I'm on it, guys. But first, we're going to loot his chambers. It's a mimic! Okay. Suppose we will, Hunter's Mark him. He's immune to acid damage. Starian's just casually pumping out 75 damage in one turn. Okay, so this new necklace is definitely going on Minthara, because she's the one that's doing the most ranged spell attacks here.
How delicious.
There had better be a soft bedroll in my future.
What's that?
Crit 1. Astarian slipped on some grease as he was trying to pick that lock. Absorb elemental damage once per short rest. Take half damage from the next elemental attack targeting you, and deal an additional 1d6 that elemental type on your next attack.
What's next?
So Shadowheart is not wearing anything right now. So I guess we'll just throw that on her. But we gotta find something that looks good with that. I think I have just the thing in mind. Going for that white and scarlet red dye. Yeah, it looks perfect. Now Shadowheart has like a billion reactions here. Alright, let's hop back up here to the top of the Moonrise and talk to Jahira, who's waiting for us.
The General will call that a tactical retreat, I'm sure. But you have him on the run. That thing he summoned was illithid. Follow it below and find him, before he has a chance to subdue the Night Song again.
I can handle this, don't worry.
I don't doubt it. But I'd come with you, if you'll have me. My Harpers are stationed below. Should Ketheric's main force catch wind of our assault and move against us, they will hold the tower. Long enough, at least, for us to do what must be done.
I want you to join us at some point, Jahira, but you have literally no gear, and you will die in seconds, so you're gonna stay behind.
As you wish. My Harpers and I will hold the tower while we can, and wait to hear when the deed is done. Good hunting.
Alright, into the Mind Flayer colony we go.
The hole yawns back at you, impossibly wide. A single tentacle burrowed through stone.
Yeet!
This is an illithid colony.
Yeah, no shit.
This must be where they harvest the tadpoles. We're close to the source of the infections.
All of this sitting beneath Moonrise. For how long? And how deep does it go?
My memories of this place are grim. The reality is worse.
This place brings back the worst memories. It's like being kidnapped all over again.
It's like everyone remembers except for us.
We're in decidedly unfamiliar territory now. Keep up the pressure and stay alert. We need to find Thorm.
Tread carefully. We are very close to the source of the Absolute now. That telepathic storm has become a tempest.
I don't remember which ways to go here, so we're probably just going to end up exploring every corner.
Mind flayers and civilians, side by side.
We got a Mind Flayer there.
This must be where they infect and transform those they kidnap.
We would have Zevlor here if he was still alive, so it looks like it's literally just a Mind Flayer and some random half-orc.
Your tadpole forms a telepathic connection with the device, and a chorus of static energy fills your mind. Every Mind Flayer in the room calls out hungrily from its pod, seeking release and sustenance.
Hail do.
But there are others in the pods, those not yet infected,
Just one.
not yet illithid, terrified, desperate to escape.
An
The
empty
device
pod.
is open to your tadpole's command, to your authority.
Purge!
Screams, psychic agony, terror, then nothing.
That was an easy 700 experience, I'd say.
Brine pools, but empty of tadpoles. Unusual. Harvesting all the larvae indicates they are getting ready for something big. A parasite. Take it. It might be useful.
Okay, we can add ability drain on Astarion here.
How many die today? How many die tomorrow? Have I been this way before?
Excuse me. Eating some spicy jalapeno crackers. They're tickling my palate.
Let's see what this does.
But I love them. They taste so good.
Some who worked here were not
I can
thralls.
enjoy spicy food when
They were
it's
loyal to Ketheric and his grim cause.
it's got a good flavor to it.
Lashes. Balthazar let one of his walking carcasses lapse from his control. Let's ferry them back. Wait! By the Bone Lord. It's you! I thought I'd never see you again. I wanted to keep you for myself, but they shipped you away.
Okay, this is an interesting conversation, but I'm gonna have Minthara grab these things here so they don't blow up right away when we go into combat, which will probably inevitably happen. Let's see if Starion's got room for one of those.
Oh, hello.
Yeah. Okay, back to this. Who was I to you when I was here, before I was infected?
You talk! And you are aware. How is that possible? Oh, but what an arresting voice you have. You're not supposed to be here, Special One. That's not right. But I don't want to damage you. You were my very first, after all. I learned everything about the parasites from you. I remember finding you close to death. Beaten black and blue on the floor of this sanctum. It must have been a few hours after the tadpole was placed in your skull. How you got here was a total mystery. But I stitched you up just enough to keep you alive, then placed you within your crib. I kept you as mine, until you were needed by our superiors. We had such a close bond. I opened you up endlessly with my scalpel.
You're about as sick as I am.
Lost in your insides.
This is where I was left after someone infected me. I was needed in the absolute plan. For what? You will die for what you did to me. We're going with that one.
I was not behind it. I do not know. But whoever did it, I'm so glad they left you here for me. Bone Lord, you're the perfect man. All that is unnecessary stripped away. Primal. Innocent. Pure. Truthfully, I'm not surprised to see you found your way back here all by yourself. I always knew you were clever. It has never been the same with another. All the other victims who come here just meekly obey. You thrashed. You fought. You were indomitable. But as special as you are, you shouldn't be swanning around here, acting as if free will is yours again. We're going to kill you, sweet one. But I promise I will stay with you afterwards. Lashes, bring this one back to my table. And prepare my knives for a long night of experiments.
I always love how everyone thinks they're able to kill us. Like, what honestly makes y'all think you can take on this party of bloodthirsty maniacs? Let's see. Probably a glyph of warding would be good. They don't have any resist. Jeez, lady, put on some clothes. We'll just do the typical fire one. That was quite effective, if I do say so. So we got these ones here. Let's go with a stunning strike. That one's stunned. We'll do topple on this guy. I ain't gonna worry about the paralyzing critical because he's already dead. We'll do a normal strike on her. They're both stunned, so this fight's pretty much already over.
She is but the hack doctor who half pieced you together after whatever caused your head to get in this mess. Someone else must have attacked you in the midst of whatever you were doing down here. This necromancer was a grunt in the scheme of the horrors enacted against you. That attacker is the source.
It looks like she's still alive. Her lips were moving. Try to remember the attack.
In the heart of all these membranes, there was a dagger awaiting you all along. But from who?
Looks like her body's burning up now.
Careful, I bite.
Careful, I bite.
Keep your distance, darling.
Why you always tell me to keep my distance? Sorry. I thought we were lovers. I thought you loved me, Astari. These guys all just have a bunch of shitty maces.
Breathe deep and move.
The moment comes. The absolute knows.
I do like the atmosphere of this place a lot, though. It's super spooky. Perfect for this Halloween season. He says it because he might hurt you with all this brutality, lol. I mean, given the fact who he's romancing, I think he should be more afraid of me hurting him. We're both brutal for each other. A perfect pair. Nothing I love more than fleshy doors. Okay, this is the way to Ketherick, so we'll come back this way. Let's put a marker here so we don't forget it. Can we put a marker here? I guess we can't. Oh, and there we go. Ketherick. Let's do our short rest. Oh yeah, this is a big battle here. Yeah, this battle's massive, it feels like every time I play it. And I've never done it on Tactician, so that's going to be even more interesting. So we can shoot that Nautiloid tank, or maybe even drop some of our own. In fact, I think this might be what we do. We're going to cunning action dash here. We're going to start with a sneak attack on him. Okay, so now these tanks, these Nautiloid tanks here, let's give both of them to Astarion. Gotta see how close I can drop this. Right there is perfect. Okay, so this might do a little bit of damage to Astarion. Because I don't think he's going to be enough. He's not going to have enough range to get out of the way before it blows up. Not enough movement. Alright, we'll just have to cunning action dash. Alright, let's do a haste on Minthara. And then we'll throw in spiritual weapon. Level 4 spiritual weapon. Alright, so we gotta try and cast a Glyph of Fire.
Onward, whatever experiments Balthazar performed here. I fear he made more than thralls.
Oh man, we're like just outside of range. I guess we can dash. Yeah, we're gonna maybe go ahead and dash unless we have like Alchemist Fire that we can throw. We have 1 or 2 Alchemist Fire on Astarion. So this might give us enough here. Yeah, perfect. That's what I wanted. Did a little damage to Astarion, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and patch him up a little bit with some healing light here. Actually, we'll give him the Bardic Inspiration, I think. What else do we want to do with Minthara? Knock that bitch prone with our guiding bolt. I just blinded a zombie. No rest for the wicked. Death is but a temporary convenience. Raise of... Oh, yeah, that's a super annoying freaking thing. We'll use Psionic Backlash, I suppose. Basket kinda has no choice but to dash here, so we'll have him do that. Does that fire elemental not get attacks of opportunity? Because that looked like it should have provoked one. They're slamming the bird. Oh, there goes the raven. Can't have disadvantage. I guess this guy being next to me is what's giving me disadvantage. Okay. Well, we'll just sneak attack him, maybe. Must have advantage on target. Okay. Normal attacks it is, then. Unless we want to provoke attacks of opportunity. We can do that. Okay, Weiss is a little beat up here. We'll do the wholeness of body. It's going to give us a ton of bonus actions to use. Beautiful attack there, Weiss.
Seems like the best way.
If only I could dip my fist into fire.
What path lies before me?
Need to stay focused.
Let's go for a good old guiding bolt here. Level 2. Only 12 damage, so not the best use of a level 2 spell, but that's alright.
Have to keep going.
I'm gonna throw another alchemist fire here. Do a multi-attack on this zombie here. They're all blinded from Lathander's light, so they're having a pretty hard time hitting Shadowheart, which is very helpful to us.
Well, so much for peace.
I think since we're killing those zombies with radiant damage, it's actually like immediately killing them. I'm not sure. Alright, fight's almost over now. Just this one zombie left. There we go. Probably the cleanest I've ever done that fight. And I really don't feel like looting all of their bodies, because I think it's mostly just junk, so we're just gonna move on.
Still breathing, despite everything. Can't slow down.
Alright, time for this super fun puzzle.
The console bursts into life.
That was all sarcasm, by the way.
Alien.
I hate this puzzle.
Full of desperate need, but fragmented too. It is incomplete. It yearns to connect, but needs you to guide the process, linking each part of your mind to its like.
Alright, so basically we're just connecting dots here, but none of them can overlap. So let's try with emotion first. It's got to go down there. We'll go from there to... There's only one way to go from here, so right there. Then we go up to reason. Reason's right there. Last one's speech. Speech is... Oh no, we have speech and memory. Okay, so we got 4 more to do. Or, we got 2 more to do, excuse me. So speech is all the way over there. Which I'm messing something up here already, because there's only one way to really get to speech. Which is this way.
Stop. Welcome.
I wish I could say I know what I'm doing here, but I do not.
Stop. Welcome.
Alright, let's just wipe the connection here. I'm getting confused already.
Mind passively awake.
Alright, let's start from reason on top. Reason's gotta go on the high route, I think. Emotion is down there. So it's probably gotta go in the center, I think.
Stop. Welcome.
Oh, I hate this puzzle with a deep passion.
Stop. Welcome.
I think the first time I did this, I had to look up a guide. And yet my girlfriend did it so flawlessly. It seems like it took her a matter of seconds. I always did say she was smarter than me. High stays high, low stays low, left goes right, right goes left. Okay.
Mind passively awake.
We'll try that, sweetheart. High stays high, so reason stays high. But does it go left or right? So there's either this path here, or we go this path. Which, yeah, it's got to be this path up here. No, not... Oh my fucking god. I wasn't trying to walk away from the damn puzzle.
Console glows as you approach. The mind. Console glows as you...
We could very well spend the next hour on stream doing this. Right, stay high. Okay, so right goes left, so it's got to go center then, I think. Oh, we're doing fucking memory, and I'm over here connecting it to emotion. I don't know how any sane person is supposed to make sense of all this. You want to call me so I can explain this? Sure. Otherwise, I'll spend the whole stream doing this. I hate when, like, games force you to do puzzles for optional shit like this, because I've never been a fan of annoying-ass puzzles. So we're going to invite my girlfriend onto the stream real quick.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, sweetheart. How are you doing?
Okay, well, I can't hear you. I'm gonna try to play this as...
Do you have a save file for this part already?
No, I don't need that. Okay, so high, you're gonna stay high. So just looking at it from what I can see, you had your high path correct.
So reason goes to the right. Well, it stays high and goes to the right.
Yep.
Okay, so we got reason connected. We got memories on the right, and right goes left. Speech is on the left, left goes right, and emotions on the bottom. Let's just do emotion first, get that one out of the way. Okay, so now I have an option to go left or right with this one.
Straight.
What's straight? I got left and right.
Oh, I see now. Okay, it's lagging behind. I see it now.
Yeah, the stream's always going to be a little behind.
Right.
Okay. And that has to go in the center here, I'm guessing.
Correct.
Okay, so now we got emotion connected, so let's go to speech. Speech probably has to go low, I'm thinking. Goes low here.
Go, yeah. Go low. No, go high. Wait.
Welcome.
I can't see these lines.
I know, it's like so confusing. It's a spider web.
Keep going low. Turn it a little. Let me see where that line connects on high.
It can't be up top because that's going to interfere with emotion. So we got to probably go low again. Speech is over there, so yeah, we go. It's going to cross paths no matter what it looks like. Yeah. Yeah, the yellow one needs to go somewhere else. So we got to wipe the whole connection again because I'm getting confused now. It's not your fault. This is the stupidest puzzle in the whole game. I'm pretty sure I might have it now. Every time I do this, I hate it, and the only reason why I'm doing it is because you get a really nice buff out of it.
I don't think I have a save file anywhere near that.
That's okay. I think I can figure it out.
I don't like the lag. I can't see it. No, because your low stays low. Back.
Yeah, I screwed up again.
Mind passively.
And meanwhile, the whole party is like, what are you doing, man? Oh, I'm just talking to this, you know, thing here. So it's got to go here, and then it's got to go... I don't understand. This one? What, I don't know what you're saying because I'm behind. Or I'm ahead of you, I mean. The left. I have one above me and one in front of me.
I guess I'm lagging really far behind. Oh, you went to the wrong one.
Oh my gosh. I'm about to pull up a YouTube video side by side with the stream here.
The mind passively awake.
It's hard to give directions when you're like 10 seconds behind me, so we're gonna go to YouTube and here and mute the audio so I'm not overlapping audio on the stream. But I appreciate your help, baby.
Alright, I love you. I'm sorry.
I love you.
Alright, bye.
Bye-bye. This is the kind of stuff we have to do on stream just to get through stupid puzzles. Okay, so we're going Baldur's Gate 3. Mind Flayer puzzle. Probably can get it right there. So we're going to have to pull the game up side by side here. Alright, guy. Start showing me which way to go. Oh my god, he's going very fast for me. I'm not sure I can keep up with the speed he's doing. Yeah, this guy's moving at a speed that's I can't do. So we're going to go to a different video. Because he's moving at grease lightning speed. This is probably the most heinous puzzle I've ever played in a video game. Because you're literally just looking at a spider web here, and it's like, oh, yes, it's totally easy. Connections make sense, of course. I'd rather solve a Rubik's Cube.
Master, welcome. Welcome back, Master.
Oh my god. Please, I would never want to do that again. Thank you to my beautiful girlfriend Jess for attempting to help me. And screw whoever made that puzzle. I swear. That was crazy.
Your tadpole echoes, not with presence, but memory.
I love the fact that she's so willing to just call me and be like, I got you, let's do this together.
That loss blooms into into a sudden fury, burying claws in your mind. And just as suddenly, pain and memory are gone, leaving only stone once more.
The grand design. The
Okay.
restoration of the Mind
So I think we
Flayer
got a
Empire.
new sword that
The
Minthara
dream
can
of
use.
Ornithids.
The Blade of Oppressed Souls. She's like totally glitching out though with like not being able to equip stuff this way, so we have to manually hand everything to her. It's because it's a packed weapon, that's why. Probably why it's glitching like that.
Hurry now. The city calls out for salvation. The chosen are my heart, and you my many hands.
Apparently the whole party doesn't understand how to do one jump at a time. Alright guys, follow me onto this one. Okay, I guess we have to manually make them jump because the AI is confused on how to get onto this rock.
Of many hearts, one soul.
There can be no respite.
This Mind Flayer colony is testing the limits of my patience, I tell you. Okay, now that everyone's here, let's jump back up onto this rock.
Another step forward.
Prepare the march. My chosen gather below.
I feel glorious.
I feel glorious. Alright, let's get this waking mind on here to get a reward for doing that puzzle.
Fine bones, sharp jaw, some variety of elf. Pretty enough for a flesh prison, if not the noble Githzerai features I was born with. I'd guess you're no willing guest of the gate either. Perhaps we might aid one another.
You're remarkably sane for a pickled brain.
A Githzerai's mind is not so easily cracked. Our discipline was the very reason you were attacked. My order taught a psionic technique much feared by the gate. They destroyed us for it, and kept me as a trophy. I never broke, but...
Whoop.
These centuries awake, aware. So here is my offer. Use your tadpole, erase me, and I will pass my technique on to you.
You catch
Just
the
a
lie.
casually
The
talking
monk
to a
isn't
floating
telling
head, you know,
everything.
nothing to see here. If you want my help, then tell me the truth.
All right. The gate did not find my monastery. I led them there. They promised me immortality, and they gave it. I have been their rotting trophy for centuries.
As her agitation swells, so does her latent psionic power. To your tadpole, that guilt and terror are almost fragrant. You realize the Illithids locked her away not as a trophy,
But a fine
as a fine
vintage wine.
vintage.
Please, touch my mind and purge it. The moment you do, my knowledge will be yours.
We will consume her
Thank
mind.
Wait. No. No! Please!
Delicious. I don't think she says anything else after that.
The benefits of a cleric. No guards required.
What are you talking about, Minthara? Speaking with the dead? Is that what you're talking about? I think our fire elemental's broken. Yeah, he's acting pretty broken right now. Here we go. Come with us. We're getting out of this place.
Moving ahead.
Fresh recruits for Ketheric's army. To a necromancer, a morgue is a muster yard.
So much blood. The Illithids take what's useful and discard the rest.
No will sparks behind his eyes. His mind has been hollowed out to better echo the commands of the collective. You could kill it, end its miserable life of enslavement. Surely that would be the humane thing to do. You could take advantage of its vulnerability and plunder what's left of its hollow mind for anything that could serve you.
You know, he's living the life. He just gets to chop meat all day. Let's enter his thoughts.
Giant as well-worn boots, his mind turns to his work. Chop, cut, sort, shiver of impact, crack of bone. He removes the brains, digs free the squirming tadpoles, the unworthy ones given over to the Illithids to become.
Become what?
Part of one mind. 4 little feet dancing to same song.
With a lurch, you realize he means the intellect devourers. Here, the brains are harvested, made part of the hive mind.
But there is one little kitty dances to another song. Same song as you.
Yes, we do have a kitty with us. Where can I find this little kitty?
Locked up. Bad kitty. Thinks it is other.
I need to find your master, Ketheric.
Master. No. Down deep. 1 of 3. 1 of 3.
I think we need to put this guy out of his misery. Why don't I send you to join all these creatures you butchered?
Yes. Yes. Please.
So he is asking us to kill him. However, I think he still fights back even if you try to do so, but we are going to go for it. Not a lot of places for Astarion to hide here, but got him right there.
You sort of fight, and
Not for long.
Time for a chop!
At last. No more chop. Chop.
It's bright.
Alright, just 2 left to go. 1 here and 1 over there. Let's let Minthara take out this one. and Weiss can probably finish off this one down here.
At the ready.
Chop Chop, he's got raw steak, gold, and the morgue cage key. He's also got a toy block.
We are free! Thank you, friend. But perils remain, near and far. Better to stay together. You and us, we will remain with you. Call us, and we will be at your side.
Alright, now we can summon a little brain buddy to help us out in combat here. I think we'll put him right there. Just adding more people to our entourage. They do always say that 5th edition D&D is a numbers game, action economy, as they say. So the more people we have in our group, the better off we're going to be. We can kill more of these brain things here. 7th Thara Eldritch Blast him. If he'll stop moving. For some extra experience. Starting just wiping out everything in one hit.
These boots have seen everything.
We're nearly level 10. I don't think we're going to reach it before we fight Ketheric. We still got 1,296 to go, so even though it looks like we're there, there's still a bit of experience that we gotta gather, and I don't think there's 1,200 experience left in this place. That's where we started. Another one of these intellect devours over here.
Evacuate.
Step lightly.
They keep moving around that it's hard for me to get a hit on them. There we go. Got one over here, one over there. I don't think we can reach them. Let's just all end our turn and just have them come to us. Because they're both just going to be dashing. There. We are getting a decent amount of experience for this. We only need 456.
Corpses, build my castle.
So if there's any more intellect devourers to kill, we might just get enough to reach level 10 before Ketheric. I think that was all of them though, because I don't think there's any in this chamber. Oh, there's a couple down here that we can get rid of. One right here, looks like. I'm not trying to close the door, I'm trying to get through the door. Okay, that's another 280. There's one more down here.
Need to find a way forward.
We literally need 36 more experience for Weiss at least. The other ones have some more to go. And Thara just needs 36.
Don't waste a step.
I kind of wish everyone gained experience at the same rate. It's annoying when they're like slightly behind. I don't think there's any intellect devourers in this laboratory here. Anyways, the Giftsrai Mind Barrier that we got from doing that quest earlier, we have advantage on intelligence saving throws for the remainder of the game, which is going to be very helpful when we go up against Mind Flayers, which I think there's one right next to Ketheric that we'll have to go against. I think we got every single intellect devourer though, so we'll just have to go in at level 9, and as soon as we finish that fight, we'll be level 10 pretty much. So let's go ahead and cast Aid at level 4 here.
Descend, assemble.
Oh, we can hit this as many times as we want. Oh wow. Okay, forget that then. We'll do 8 at level 5. I guess we'll just go ahead and cast Shar's Aegis.
Assemble.
still.
And we can just get the Shield of Thralls on everyone. This is kind of busted. So now anytime that someone breaks the shield, it's going to do damage. Or not damage, but it's going to stun them, I believe. Or just like a bunch of bubbles walking around.
There's no time to waste.
Alrighty, I think we're as ready as we're ever going to be.
Ash and meat.
Descend, assemble.
Up.
Is anyone else's tadpole?
I missed. I didn't get everyone on the part.
It's almost like it's excited by something.
We're gonna have to go all the way back up just to get basket on the elevator and the fire elemental. Just kidding. Back up we go. They should really make it where, like, when you hit an elevator button, it automatically just teleports your whole party onto the elevator. Okay, everyone on now? Good.
Very well.
Alright, Ketherick, your time has come.
No longer a background murmur. The presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We've found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
Enter. I like how we're like sneaking even though we're in plain
You
sight.
said it was under control.
Like they
He
couldn't
doesn't
see us
really
go
answer
into this
to
room.
Gortash.
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes. With cleavage.
Like how she's
to his
sitting
blood-starved
on Duke
flesh.
Ravengard,
How it crawls
just using him
within,
as a chair.
like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I have played my part.
You've built an army for our masters, true enough. But what of the astral prism? A rogue true soul flaunting it under your nose all this time, and you ran from him.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketherick. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up.
Ouch.
So you haven't lost your edge. But you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager. The Slayer against the Undying One. That'd be fun to see.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews. Again, 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 again. But he must lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
The murder march.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketherick, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow.
I kind of wonder
Army
how
and the
Orin's
weapon
outfit is sticking on her when she's got like no straps or anything holding it together.
The lash of Ball.
Maybe she just glued it onto her skin. It's a big brain boy. How does one make a crown that big? I guess it's a magical item, so it attunes to the size of the wearer.
The Testament of Merkel.
It's funny how Ketherick decided to wait for dramatic pause when it's probably pretty important to unify the stones together as soon as possible.
By mere mortals.
There we are. It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard, the Absolute.
Whom preserve us?
You wag your word flap in vain, Alderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
Grody.
Now, it's really time we were going. We will empty
Now, if
this
you want
place
to talk
and begin the
eccentric, let's talk about
march. You may catch up with
Gortash's
the army
outfit.
once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketherick, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the
Cosplaying
fearsome
that would be a
general come to
pain.
conquer the city. And I am the hero who will save it.
It is time, faithful ones. March on Baldur's Gate. We go to prepare the way.
Alright, Ketherick. It's time that we have a chat. He still has radiating orb on him.
There you are, as predicted. What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light? You could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out.
Let's see. I will reach my own Crimson Castle, and your corpse will pave my path.
A mad dog like Orin might be impressed. I am not. Let us speak plainly. My Lord Merkel gave me the one thing I desired, the one thing no other god could grant me. My daughter's life returned. Her heart beating once more. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers. But for Merkel, I would condemn all of Faerun to death.
The man is mad.
You are all that stands between me and my destiny.
If it wasn't clear enough already.
And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant.
You are planning on betraying your allies?
Yes. Join the army of the dead, true soul. Witness Lord Merkel's glory.
This is pointless. Ketherick is invincible to these night souls rotting in his cage.
Okay, so we gotta do some teleportation here. Weiss should be able to Misty Step. Let's try and Misty Step right here. And we'll go directly to Night Song and free her. I bet you we can jump up here, yeah. Go after this Mind Flayer.
Talk to me.
We'll see if Shadowheart might be close enough to cast Haste. If not, we'll give her a scroll of Misty Step or Flying. She can drink this potion of Flying. Let's try and fly. Well, we'll just move back a little bit. Do a stunning strike on this Mind Flayer here. There we go, got it stunned right away. And Astarion can probably go in for damage on Ketheric right away. Let's go ahead and turn off our sharpshooter so we can get more accuracy on him. Nice critical hit there, Astarion. Three hits, very nice. Ketheric's going to be going down before we know it. That's fine, you can attack the elemental. I'll take that over my party members. Ouch, critical hit on Astarion right away. Let's see, we'll probably just go ahead and Hex Ketheric. Oh wow, only a 25% chance to hit. Does Guiding Bolt give us anything? Nah. Well, Mithara might not be able to hit him, but we'll give it a shot. Do a War God's Blessing. There we go. There's that level up I was wanting. Another level up. Motherfucker's trying to charm me. And that's it for Ketherick, at least.
What a fool you are. You cannot kill me. I am eternal. Merkel, Lord of Bones, I am here. I am ready. I am yours.
I'm certain nothing bad will come out of this. You do have to admit it's a pretty badass entrance.
Shit.
Shit indeed. Time for round 2. So he's got legendary resistance, incapacitation. Plus 10 bonuses saving throws against an incapacitated condition. So it probably won't work on stunning strike, but we're going to give it a shot anyways. There's our first hit on him. Let's go ahead and have Shadowheart come up here. There's fire there for some reason, so she's on fire. What's his resistances? Nothing crazy, it looks like. We'll do level 5 Spirit Guardians, I think. Oh no, it's gonna break haste, never mind. We'll do Sunbeam. And we'll do level 4 Spiritual Weapon. Two damage. He's pulled in the big weight here. Weiss is already taking major damage. 0 damage. Hold in the big stops there, Basket. A critical miss. He can't hit that tiny bird. Yes, keep attacking the fire elemental. Works for me. Let's see. What should Minthara do? Probably Cloud of Daggers, maybe. Nah, cause yeah, it'll reduce all that damage down to 0. We gotta go for something else. I'm guessing he's immune to necrotic. He only resisted? That's crazy.
Now you wear a face to match your soul, Oathbreaker.
Gosh dang, Aelin. Good thing she's on our side. Oh, there's a Necromite behind us. I don't remember that even happening. Okay, so we are frightened. We're gonna go for attacks anyways. He is stunned. Just what I needed. And now we're just gonna spam him with flurries of blows. Already putting in some good damage on him. Let's do a level 5 Glyph of Warding, probably. This might take out our spiritual weapon, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Oh, it also somehow hit Weiss. It didn't even hit the spiritual weapon. We cannot heal because we're bone chilled. So I gotta keep that in mind. Why is Ketherick speaking? Merkel's Call. %50 chance for Basket to scare The visage of the dead god. He's immune to frightened. Okay. That's about what I figured. Where the heck is that guy going? I usually never see them leave this platform. I think we're just going to drink this potion of speed here and probably go for a bunch of Eldritch Blasts. Alright, I think we got this in the bag. If Astarion is not critically missing over here. There it is. You just can't beat Weiss's Fists of Fury.
Impossible. Death cannot take me. I am its master. My lord, hear me. Nothing. I am forsaken. You have no idea what you've done. Isabel.
Yo, nice fireworks. Dame Aelin has practiced her curb stomping ability for many years.
Brain and body.
Now. Now. We pick our way toward our fates. Unleashed. A pity I cannot say the same for Isabel. She may have been kept.
Yes, I have no idea what happened to her.
But she was my world entire.
Do what you must. Then we fly this foul place.
The chosen of Merkel is dead.
What the heck?
Ketheric's netherstone. It's in his armor.
We still got a Necromite here. Guess the fight's not done till he's dead. This is weird. I've never seen this happen before. You listen here, bud.
I must heal.
There we go. Alright, well, we finally hit that level up, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. So we're going to go up to Rogue level 4 to get our next feat. Pretty simple level up here, and we're just going to do ASI, push strength to either strength to 20, or we can do wisdom to 18. I don't know. What would be better? Because we will get some boots at some point that are going to add wisdom to our damage. But strength is going to make us more likely to hit, and it does damage. So it's probably strength that's going to be the best option for him. We got to make Weiss a beefy boy. The most strengthiest rogue you ever, or the strengthiest monk you've ever seen. And we can get cleric level 9 spells, or we can do wizard level 2 and get a subclass for wizard. I think we're actually going to go ahead and do I think we might do, like, I can't decide. Do I want a subclass for wizard on Shadowheart? We could do one of these. We'll just do cleric level 9. Just have her focus on cleric. Then we got mass cure wounds, greater restoration, planar binding. Yeah, I think I want to do planar binding. As tempting it is to have mass cure wounds. But we could also get rid of one of these and do mass cure wounds. I don't know why I have protection from evil and good. We'll get rid of that. I also don't know why I have creator destroy water. Did they reset? They did. They reset my entire spell list. Oh god, this is all messed up. I was going to say, I didn't select half of these. Guiding bolt, healing word, bless, command, aid, blindness, mass healing word, banishment probably, because that's a good one. I'm not a huge fan of a lot of the level 2 spells. Do Sanctuary. I got 2 more to pick from. I think I had Freedom of Movement. We could do Beacon of Hope. Remove Curse. Probably Remove Curse and Beacon of Hope. Yep, that's going to be our spell list there. So Starian is probably going to either be... I think we're going to push him up to Rogue level 5 and just leave that at that. And we can go Bard level 4 for Minthara, push our Charisma up to 20, or give her a feat. Honestly though, I feel like an ASI pushing it to 20 would just be best for her. pick one more spell with her. Maybe give her Misty Step. I don't think she has it already. Oh no, we'll give her Darkness actually. There we go.
Orders.
Shadowheart's spell list grows ever larger.
Dream in red.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and finish the looting here, and then loot Ketheric's corpse, and then head on back to Moonrise. Weiss took the biggest beating there. Almost went down.
We fly at your word.
Gotta get a nice big knife to cut off that nether stone.
Radiates from the stone.
Remarkable. Truly. And now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw.
How'd you get here?
Held here by those three against its will. The crown it wears controls it, and these stones control the crown. It has been dominated. To master an Elder Brain, to subdue it. Our enemies are formidable.
How is it you're able to leave the astral prison now?
A temporary reprieve, but a welcome one. With a brain on its way to the city, its influence here is weakened.
What are these stones?
The crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods. It is a crown of domination. The stones were taken from its crest. They are nether stones, imbued with the ability to control the wearer of the crown. The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. This must be what elevates their potential. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasite, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain.
Ketheric transformed during the fight. What was that?
I believe you fought and defeated an avatar of Merkel, the god of necromancy. A remarkable feat. Ketheric was Merkel's chosen. I know Lord Enver Gortash, an arms dealer and a slaver. He is a worshipper
Neat
of
trick
Bane,
there,
the
conjuring
god
some
of
visions
tyranny.
of them.
The other is a mystery to me, but the way she spoke, it is most likely she follows Baal, god of murder. Which means The Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are chosen of the Dead Three.
What do we do now?
The army of the Absolute is marching on Baldur's Gate. Within the city, an elder brain, brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into mind flayers. All it needs is an order the Death Gods chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the Chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, everything ends. I will be your shield, but you must be the sword. And when the chance comes to strike, you must take it, for there may only be one chance.
Alright, let's loot Kethric's body. A crumpled note from Kethric. What's this say? Papa, I love you. From Isabel. Aw. If he wasn't a murderous maniac, it would be slightly sad. I'm not sure I really want to use Kethric's armor, because I like having extra constitution on Shadowheart. So for now, I'm probably just going to have it unequipped. We might give it to Lae'zel. His shield, however, though, gaining a +1 bonus to spell save DC and spell attack rolls. So that can either go on Shadowheart, or it can go on Minthara. I think we'll go ahead and give it to Minthara. Plus, it feels fitting that she takes his shield.
If it is for the best.
Okay, well, I think we'll go ahead and just leave now through this portal to the surface.
I've been thinking on all that you learned below. If you've got your breath, we ought to discuss our next steps.
Sure, Jaheira, let's talk.
Our enemies spread like rub rot. Treat one patch, and two more bloom in its place. An elder brain, bound by lost Netherese magic, with servants of the Dead Three holding the chain. Reminds me of old times.
Spent a lot of time in Mind Flayer colonies, have you?
More than anyone should. But I never dreamed I'd see the Dead Three working in consort with Illithids. It is most disturbing. But take courage. We have killed a man who could not die, and stripped the Absolute's army of its general. You have a Netherstone, and you're on the scent of two more. These Chosen have reason to fear you, and I would like to be at your side when you confront them.
I'll be glad to have you on my side.
Glad to be there. Falling foul of Ketherick convinced me that my grand adventures were behind me. That even if I survived, I should hang up my blades. But you convinced me otherwise. We ventured into darkness together. Now we've come out the other side. I'd say I'm feeling a little refreshed. When we reach Baldur's Gate, there will be even darker paths to tread. I will follow you wherever they lead.
I'll see you at camp.
How does it compare to a shadow-cursed inn? With the Absolute's army gone, the Risen Road should be clear. We can follow it all the way to Baldur's Gate. There's a Harper's safe house in Worm's Crossing. Denthalen's Dancing Axe. We do well to check in with them before entering the city proper. Beyond that, our course is yours to set. Find me at your camp, huh? I can remember how to take orders, as well as give them.
And she just disappears.
I will never tire of sitting on dead men's thrones.
And I'll never tire of killing their previous occupants. We make a good team.
My blood ran hot when we broke Ketherick's bones together. But we have greater challenges ahead of us. It is clear now that he was not working alone. During my time in the cult, I came to know one of his co-conspirators all too well. Baal's bloodletter. Orin. To think, I thought her to be speaking for the Absolute. I worshipped that woman.
So it's personal? Good, let's take her down.
You make it sound so simple. She is the chosen of Baal, Lord of Murder, and one of the cult's founders. Indeed, she is the one who indoctrinated me with the Absolute's lies.
What do you remember of your indoctrination?
When I first visited Moonrise, I stood before the Absolute in awe. It was more of an idea than an entity. Pure love. Total power. Orin was by my side. She told me that God had chosen me to be a true soul. Blessed and adored. Now I know that those memories are lies. There was no God.
I feel like my girlfriend's just going crazy right now because she hates Minthara's voice.
While a mind flayer forced a parasite into my brain. And she laughed at my fear.
This is a soft side of her, though, that's nice to see. Well, until she mentions murdering her.
And I will smile.
Once she's dead, the cult will need new leaderships. Perhaps we can take her place.
It is as if you read my mind.
Shadowheart's over here disapproving.
Perhaps you did. In killing Ketherick, we fractured the cult's leadership. When we break the other chosen and claim their netherstones, we can take control.
Stealing an entire cult is a new one, even for me. I'm with you.
I expected you would be. But know this. What I propose is nigh on impossible. But if anyone can succeed, it is us. We have the prism, and we have the courage to slay gods. We may fail, but we must try. The power of the enslaved Elder Brain could reshape the world. we could reshape the world. And then we will need no gods. We will be their equal. We will be absolute. We have a purpose and a bond. By my oath, I will fight with you while that purpose holds. There is yet one thing about you that troubles me, though. Something I need you to explain. When we killed the tieflings at the Grove, I was not in control of my actions. You do not have that excuse. So I ask you, why? Why kill them?
Does it matter? They were nobody to impress you. I was hoping to earn your trust so that I could learn more about the tadpoles. To watch them suffer, I need no other reason than that. I enjoy killing. A violent urge drives. I mean, pretty much, I enjoy killing.
Me too. But I am keen to find joy in the consequences of the killing, as well as in the act itself. Perhaps in time I can help direct your violence. Until then, I will watch my back. Now, I am ready to leave this damned place whenever you give the word. The city awaits. Awaiting orders.
She's about, like, in the middle with us now. Shadowheart's dropping a little bit because we keep agreeing with Minthara.
Better make camp soon. Might be a while before there's another chance to move.
Oh, that took the edge off.
You wanted something?
She's still moody, I think.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Still worried about
Is
Shar.
there something you want to talk about, my dear?
They don't seem to have many comments on the fact that we just killed an avatar of Merkel.
Light on my feet.
Ketherick is dead. Balthazar is dead. Isabel. Sweet Isabel is no more. But we live.
Long pause.
We live at the mercy of the gods.
She looked so
Even I,
uncertain there
immortal,
for a second.
have no guarantee of days to come. We must remain vigilant and grateful. I will join your camp tonight. There we will discuss the spirals of time, past and future, and we will make merry in the present, wherein we reside.
I have questions now.
They will keep. Let us first retire to a more restful place. Your camp will do.
Good, I'll see you there.
You certainly will. And you, Sharon. Cleric of the Lady of Loss, who is so much more than she appears.
That's a nice camera angle there.
You and Dame Aylin have dangerous ground to tread. We will cover some small
Dame
part of it
Aylin
soon.
needs to speak in the third-person perspective because
Whatever you think you
what
know
the
about
Rock
me had
says
better be worth it.
goes.
You've already cost me dearly.
Damn, Shadowheart's not playing around.
Blessings of the Moon Maiden upon all beneath her watchful eye.
All right, Withers, what do you have to say?
Salona's light extinguished, thy hunger quenched. The scales tip, weighted by blood thou spilt. Thou hast seen with thine own eyes, and felt in thine urges. The dead three unite. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed.
Unplumbed?
Consider.
It's a fancy word.
Do illithids possess souls?
These abominations are soulless, surely.
Correct. Yet, the three amass an illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, O tempted one? This is the question thou must come to answer. A Until such time, be availed of my services.
You know of these urges. What can you tell me?
Nothing thou dost not already know.
So helpful. Thank you so much, Withers. I'm surprised to see you. Why are you here?
Where matters of balance are concerned, I am eternally cold.
Let's just leave for now, I suppose. I think for now we're gonna send Minthara back to camp because I actually want to get a hireling, play around with that for a little
You wish
bit.
to consult me?
But first we'll talk to her about Ketherick. You must be glad Ketherick is dead.
I take no pleasure in his passing. Whatever faults he may have had, Ketherick was a great leader.
Any greatness he once had faded long ago. The man we killed was a bitter old fossil.
Life was crueler to him than death. It is no great wonder that he found his strength in Merkel. I believe he was an honorable man, but the gods used him as their plaything. First, Shah and her sister, then the three behind the Absolute. I sympathize.
You're surprisingly soft-hearted sometimes.
It is a sharp mind that feels sympathy for one who suffers unnecessarily, not a soft heart. I saw strength in Ketherick that had been diluted by pain, but I will never forgive him for handing me to Orin. For that, I hope Merkel hollows out his bones and lets them be dust.
When did you first encounter the cult of the Absolute?
A true soul came to my city preaching a message of togetherness, accompanied by 2 novices. Menzoberranzan is not fertile ground for such messages. I killed them and hanged their bodies in my garden.
They were fools to encroach on Lulf's territory.
I thought so too. This world is full of fools, after all. But in this instance, I was mistaken. Our visitors were not fools. They were bait, even as the flesh sagged and sloughed away from their eyeless skulls. Their audacity infuriated me. I had to know where they came from. And whoever sent them was counting on my curiosity overcoming my caution.
You should have captured and interrogated them.
In a manner of speaking, I did. The dead cough up their secrets just as well as the living.
Speak with dead
All it
is a
took
very
was
useful
a simple
spell.
act of necromancy.
Yeah, there we go.
And the corpses told me where I needed to strike. Moonrise Towers.
You waged war against Moonrise?
No. I was prepared for combat, but I intended to strike subtly. As it turned out, to my shame, I was defeated without even drawing my weapon. I came to Moonrise with a retinue of warriors and assassins, the best House Bainray had to offer. I expected a battle, but found a fully laden feast table and a welcome befitting a house matron. Ketherick expected us, expected me, and I fell for his flattery.
Understandable, he gave you the welcome you felt you deserved.
Perhaps I deserved what came after the welcome as well. Ketherick proposed an alliance between Moonrise and Menzoberranzan. I admit I was captivated by him. He invited me to the head of his table as his guest of honor. I was wary, of course. If I had been in his position, the food would have been poisoned. It It was not the food I should have been wary of. It was the pale woman at the foot of the table. Orin the Red. We had barely begun to eat when she spoke for the first time. I only caught one word, my name. Then, quick as lightning, she climbed onto the table, a dagger in each hand, and skipped toward me, slicing the throats out of my men as she passed them.
That must have been terrifying.
Few things frighten me. Orin is one of them. Ketherick held me still, his hand on my shoulder, the grip tight enough to crack the bone. When Orin stood before me, she touched the dagger to my eye, drawing out a tear of blood. "I want this one," she said. Ketherick nodded his permission, and I was taken below. You've seen the horrors of the colony. Orin kept me there for days. She forced me to watch as my men were processed. Some for food, others as thralls.
Truly evil beings, it seems.
And then she placed the tadpole in my eye herself.
You'll have your revenge.
That is certain. You know the rest as well as I do. There were massacres before the Grove. Religious communities, mostly. Those who refused to convert. Then there was you, and now there is freedom. Soon there will be vengeance. Then speak. Not to the tad. As for the tadpoles themselves, for the moment I do not believe. Very well.
Okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and send Minthara back to camp real quick.
You wish to consult me? A mistake. I am your. When you realize.
And we'll come back to get her later. I want to do a hireling real quick.
Very well. Choose.
So I'm looking for the barbarian, so I think this is going to be the female dwarf there. These are just one of every class here. But I think you can actually change the hireling's class, if I'm not mistaken, which if that is the case, we'll go with a different race maybe. So we got Rock Gnome, Dwagar, High Half Elf, Human. Might just do Human actually. We don't have any humans in our midst. So yeah, we're gonna do this human here. And we'll edit her appearance later with the magic mirror.
Still in control.
The Shadow Bearer. Do illithids possess souls? Until such time, be availed of my...
Okay, let's just go back to camp and see if we can talk to Withers there. Because he doesn't want to seem to be respecing us in this place.
Should mind my step.
Or is he not at camp right now? Yeah, I think he's temporarily left camp. So we'll go ahead and just dismiss this follower for now and change her class later.
Time to press ahead.
This vessel is at thy disposal. Do what thou wilt. Thou art the master.
As you approach Minthara, you feel her mind reaching out to yours, tentative and curious.
He will turn to camp in Act 3, I believe.
Soft
Yeah,
as a
it's just
whisper.
weird how,
Sorry.
like, he
Oh,
doesn't allow
heavens.
you to respec there. So we'll just have to respect that follower later. What are you apologizing for?
I did not ask permission. When we first met, before Moonrise, I intruded on your thoughts without hesitation and took what I needed from your memories. I would not do that again, unless I had reason to think you were hiding something from me. And I do not. I did not think we would ever share anything more than an uneasy alliance, born of our mutual enmity for the Absolute. I was wrong. A deeper bond has grown between us. I trust you. But I would like to touch your thoughts again, now that my mind is my own. May I?
Oh, the way she asked was so sweet. Only if I can see your thoughts as well.
Of course. I do not hide anything from you. When the Absolute fell silent, I thought I would be alone. I expected to spend my days among surface dwellers who knew nothing of my culture. I did not expect to meet one still sworn to Lolth, who would understand.
Ooh, a super specific Lolthsworn dialogue there. I understand you well enough, but I don't like you very much. Ouch. You're rather special yourself.
I have been told that I am special since my mother first held me in her arms. The burden of expectation. Before the Absolute, I lived a life of certainties. I knew that I was destined for greatness because I was born to it. I also knew that my inherited privilege came with a cost. That the bonds of fellowship and family could be broken by envy and ambition. I could not enjoy the taste of food for fear of poisoning, and I could not enjoy the company of lovers and friends because I feared they hid knives behind their smiles. In spite of the danger, I was happy. I knew myself, and I understood the world around me. Now, nothing is certain. Without Lolth, without the Absolute, without my home, I do not know myself. But you do, I think. Show me myself through your eyes. Let me see what I am to you.
Let's see. We'll open her mind and let her in.
She joins her thoughts with yours, and you are as one. You share in her strength of mind and formidable will, but also the doubts that eat at her conviction. Those doubts cluster in swarms, and the thickest is around her sense of self. She pushes past, revealing the image of her you hold in your mind. What does she see?
An ally and a friend are kind of the same thing. A survivor, a monster. A monster is sad. I wouldn't say that. I mean, I would just say an ally. Or a friend. I don't know what's better. I want to probably save here and pick whatever response is better from her.
Her mind cools. Acceptance is colored by disappointment.
We need one another as allies, but I want more from you than that. I want all of you.
Oh, she wants to bang. I have somebody else already.
Now you can have me instead.
No. No, I don't want to leave them.
As you wish. It is a rare occasion when I do not get what I want, but you have shown your worth in many ways. I will be satisfied to have you as an ally.
Yeah, I'm not going for romance with Minthara because we are fully committed to Astarion for this playthrough. I do want to see what she says when we say friend, though. Maybe she'll approve of that more than saying ally, because she needs a friend. But, like, ally and friend are kind of like the same thing to me. I think friend's more personal, I guess.
She joins her thoughts with yours. What does she see?
A friend.
Her mind cools.
We need to trust one another if we are to survive.
That's kind of the same response.
But I want more from you than that.
Okay, just for out of curiosity too, I want to see how sad it is when you say a monster. And then we'll probably load again after that. And then after that, we'll probably wrap up the stream because it is getting to be a little late. But this is probably going to break my heart a little bit. I want to dive into the depths of
She joins her thoughts with yours.
evil
What
thoughts
does she
here.
see?
A monster.
A flicker of warmth had spread from her mind to yours. It is snuffed out in an instant.
If I must be a greater monster than the Absolute to survive it, then I shall be. Perhaps one day, if you survive too, you will realize that I had no choice.
Ouch. She actually took that better than I thought she would. I feel like, you know, I'd have been like, alright, fuck you then. I mean, she's hoping for a lover over here, and then you're like, you disgust me, Minthara.
She joins her thoughts. What does she see?
A friend.
We need to trust one another if we are to survive. Now you can have me in... I will be...
Okay.
You wish to consult me? Good.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and wrap things up here, and we'll go ahead and jump into the beginning of Act 3 next time. Thanks for all the support on the stream. Thanks for my girlfriend Jess being in chat with me and trying to help me out with that puzzle earlier. It was much appreciated. I will probably be streaming tomorrow, same time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I might have a late start on Thursday. I'm going to be doing some shopping for Halloween. And I'm not sure how long that will take, so I'll keep you all updated in Discord on what the start time for Thursday is going to be. But I will see you all tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Y'all have a great evening. Take care, and we'll see you then.